Right, so here we are back in the flight deck. Passengers will be boarding, so we will have a crew aboard. The flight plan says we are wheels up at 15:05 and we will be landing at 16:34. Of course, this is all an hour ahead. So we're actually it's going to be 15:30. We've got to add 25 minutes to our time, basically. So that's going to make it, oh dear, that's going to make it 5 o'clock. But it'll be 4 o'clock in our time. 95 passengers. That's what it is. Right, let's check for the passengers board. Let's do a fuel check. How much fuel we got on board? We won't know until we turn things on, so we need a ground power unit, don't we? Let's see, oxygen on, normal, test it, it's full. Okay, we need ground power, please. Wait for them to deliver the ground power unit. Here it comes. Make sure we're actually hooked up. Yep, we are. Right, so with ground power turned on, we should now get a readout of our fuel, but we don't, because we haven't put the battery on, that's why. Ain't got no...
Baggage handling is complete and the aircraft is clear, sir.
Okay, so we've got... Yeah, so we need... how much fuel do we need? 21,000 pounds, so we better call the fuelers out. We need 21 tons of fuel, 21.3. So get that sorted and then we can thingy. Right. Let's have a look at our departure. There is no one, sadly, controlling this airspace. But we have got lots of departures and that, so we will be on Unicom. So that's 122.8. We can set that up now. Click that on. Let's get our flight plan sorted. So we are LFPG, which is Charles de Gaulle, going to LIMC. We are Caledonia 2412. The weather today is it's a bit bleh. Wind direction is 210, so we shall be taking off. Let's see here. Oh gosh, there's a lot of runways here. Basically, 210 will be taking off, I imagine, 8 left or right. So we'll say right. Yeah, that looks about right. Our departure today, I don't actually know. Let's have a look. There's a lot of departures to choose from here. Let's see. Ah, we could just do a straight off and then turn off there. So that's an easy one. Yeah, we'll do... what departure is this? This is a conventional initial departure. Oh, okay. Is there like an RNAV departure? Runways. Yeah, let me bring this over to the screen so you guys can see what I'm doing. So we're looking for runway departures from 8 So many to choose from. Let's have a look at the instructions here. Operating procedures. All runways usable RNAV based on steam-end sensors. A pilot may exempt initial conventional departure depending on the runway, the sector used, yada yada. Letter assigned when westerly takeoffs. We're going to the east, basically. So, letter G and H assigned. I don't know what that means. Initial departure are one of one SID depending on runway and sector used for takeoff. Pilot may expect the east sector. Radar guidance to control 259 to control to Nippur. Okay. Still hasn't really told me. And I think the fuel's here now. So we can just do, because there's no one sort of on this, we can literally just use this conventional one. So anyway, we need £21,000. So let's get this sucker ready for fuel. We've got the payload on board, so that's already done. So 100 in there, pretty much full here. So 80%. 21.3, that'll do, mate. Beautiful. Right. So let's announce we're here. Where is here? I don't even know what gate I'm on. So gate Y8. So Caledonia 2412, position at gate Yankee 8. So we are going up to 19,000 feet today. We can start boarding the passengers now. Which means we've got to put seatbelt signs on.
Hi, cabin crew, we're ready to get going now, so as soon as you're ready, you can open the doors and start letting the passengers on board. Thank you.
No problem.
Hooked up to the external, still yet. On and the cabin light. Okay. Door is open, so they can get on board. 58% satisfied already. Probably to the rain, to be honest. Right, they're going to get on board. Right, we're going to be using the conventional departure today on runway 8 right. So 8 right. And is there any restrictions here? I can't see any. 5. Let's have a quick flash of all these charts.
Good procedure of the 49 equivalent liner train take off from the 26 right.
Dude, I can't even hear what he said. Did not understand a word. So these charts don't look any helpful, to be honest. They're all going in the other direction. Oh, that one might be okay. Yeah, that could be a winner. Is this an 8 right departure? Didn't actually say. 5 didn't say. It's an RNAV departure, but I'm not really sure which runway this comes. Oh, 9. That comes off 9, so it might be 9 left actually that we're taking off from. Oh, here we go. Here it is. This is ours. Right, so this is the one we're going to use here. We are going to be using the Oshi hang on. So once we get here, we basically can go this way. So we're going to be using the Pilu departure. So Pilu departure, which is 5H, I believe. I don't know. 5H. It's either 5H or 5L. Well, we'll say 5H. 5H. So we got restrictions. Not really. It's like literally straight up into the air. 4,000 feet. We have to be above. So yeah, no restrictions for height. Pilots turbojets have to follow the initial climb with sharpest precision, practical when reaching these points. So basically we climb on 084. Track to PG81, which is that point here, and then onto PG82, and then we turn to the first VOR, which is 112.9, which is what we've got, and then from there we go to 113.6. And then from there, we can go off to our next one, which is 116.0. So there we go. I'll put that on the other screen now. That is our departure. Right, well, let's set up the navigation, shall we? So, QNH is 1006. So we'll set that. 1006 set. So we already are set up that. So the first point is 112.9. Second one after that is 113.6 set, so that's all set up. We're going to be using heading mode today. Heading mode. And our course for takeoff is 084. I did say ready for boarding. 084. Right. We are ready to start the APU up now. Okay, so battery is on. We're attached to the GPU at the moment. We need to turn on the boosters. And we need to turn... No, sorry. Turn the boosters off. Sorry. Jumping the gun there, mate. We need to start the APU first. So, APU started. Check. APU generator control switch set to normal. Check. APU generator is giving us an output. Check. Air delivery and crossfeed on. And now we can open up the valves. So LP valves open. Boosters open. And aircon master set to the APU. And transfer valves open as well. Seatbelt signs are on. We've got a door open. People are boarding. No smoking signs are on. Emergency lights. Do the test. It is working. Pit outs are off. Check. And anti-icing is off. Check. Will we need anti-icing today? 10 degrees. No, we should be good for takeoff of anti-icing. So let's have a look at our oil. Oil hydraulics are all in the green. That's good. The DC pump is turned off, and all engine auxiliaries can go on. Check. Right. That's good. That's all good. Fuel. Check. Fuel. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right. Aileron and rudder is zeroed. Check. And navigation lights are on. Check. Fuel on board's been checked. Parking brake is set. Check. Air isolation valves now can be opened. Check. Air conditioning musters can get closed. Ram air valve is on. Safety valve is open. And then we trip both the generators to off. So trip. And get our clearance. But unfortunately at the moment there is no ATC at Paris. You know, there are people who are about to take off. There is actually Center on as well, but they only control people who are above flight level 24,000 feet, which we are not. So we can now shut the doors here. Shut that door.
Doors locked. Cross-check.
Doors are locked. Beautiful. Arm those doors, ladies.
Cabin crew, please arm doors, thank you.
Right, let's set our speeds up now. So
All passengers are on board and doors have been cleared.
Thank you.
let's give the welcome speech to the passengers.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Welcome on board the aircraft. My name is Steve. I'm your pilot today, along with First Officer David and your senior flight attendant Alana. She, with the rest of the crew, will be making our way around the cabin, making sure you're comfortable. We're not anticipating any delays, so we should be arriving on time at our destination. The guys on the ground have just told us they've finished loading the final bits of luggage into the aircraft, so we should be on our way very shortly. We are, however, waiting to receive clearance to push back and start before we taxi to the runway. If you could help the cabin crew by getting yourselves sat comfortable with the seatbelts fastened, that would be fantastic. Once airborne, we'll be starting our in-flight services, but for now, I'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with us today, and I hope you enjoy the flight. Thank you.
The GSX take that GPU away, and we can come off the ground power because our APU is running. Here he comes to come and get the GPU unit. Right, we've obtained clearance to take off, so we are ready to do the pushback. We're going to do the departure briefing we're going to do now. So we are on a VOR navigation the entire way. The taxi will be, we're going to push back, we're going to start our engines, we're going to taxi to runway 8 right, where we're going to take off. Actually, look to 8 left. Yeah, it's 808081 is our actual course that we need to set. Let me set that up because I set that wrong. I should say 081, which we need to set this now. Right, so taking off from runway 8 right, from gate Yankee 8, we will taxi along the route. We're on the Papa Indigo Lima Umbrella Lima 5 hotel departure, climbing to 19,000 feet. There are no restrictions for height, but there is obviously speed restriction for 280 miles. So 280. We have disconnected completely. So we can turn on our beacon now. And throttles are closed.
Good day, Captain. We're waiting for some apron traffic while the tug positions, and we'll be pushing in a couple of minutes. Ensure the parking brake is set.
Wait, what's going on? Why is that? Oh, no, it's weird.
Locking the gear now.
is locking the gear. Right, we're going to start an engine before we push back, I think. Push back today. We want to go this way. Start engine, push back. Right, so start in engine 1. So left open. We're starting left engine.
Tugs in position and bypass pin is inserted. Apron is now clear, ready for push. Release parking brakes. Clear behind, commencing push.
Charles Dugdog, traffic.
Apron is clear, clear.
Caledonia 2412, pushing back from gate Yankee 8. Right. Got an engine startup, which looks good. We're going to start the second engine. Second engine now. Second engine is caught. Right, both engines are active and look good. Confirm. Oh, we haven't finished pushback yet. Right. Let's see here. When engines have settled, 2 amber ignites or extinguish. Resets the engine controls, so reset. And then back to normal. And if all gauges show normal, and turn the start master knob to off, which they all look normal, so start master to off, and we can turn off the air delivery valve and the crossfeed valve, and our flight is about just over an hour, I think. Yeah, it's an hour and a half our flight, so we're going to turn off the APU and trip the APU generator, and we can flick over now to engine power. And we have engine power, so there we go. That's all good. Check all.
Pushback complete. Set parking brakes.
Set parking brakes. Set. Parking brakes are set. Air conditioning masters can be opened, and anti-ice we don't need, and we can do a control surface check. And confirm good engine start. Yes, we have got it. Right, control surfaces, rudders to the left, rudders to the right, working. Full forward, full back, and left and right. All good. Okay, control surface is good. Hydraulic auxiliary 1
and unlock in gear.
Can stay on, 2 can come off. Parking brakes will come off.
Plug disconnected and clear. Bypass pin has been removed.
Brilliant. Wait for the nod for the good flight. Do the extension. extend them. And bring up our taxi. And turn the pitouts on. Right. We're set now for
Clear
trim.
left and clear right. Disconnecting
So-
now. Have a good flight. Bye bye.
We're going to go trim 3 up. And set flaps for takeoff. Takeoff speeds have been checked and set. Flight instruments are checked. Reversers are out. Door lights are out. Flaps are set for takeoff. And landing lamps are ready. Pitot heaters are on. Anti-icing is off. So is the autopilot. Transponder needs to be turned on. We go with code 2000. And that's it, really. Charles de Gaulle traffic, Caledonia 2412, taxiing to runway 8 right for departure. Right, let's get our dude to take us to 8 right. We've got some people here, so we've got 2 people departing. We're the only ones going to Italy. We do have Italy ATC on. We have approach and departure online, so hopefully they'll still be there when we get there in an hour and a half's time. Right. Seats for takeoff, ladies and gentlemen. We can go.
Have a crew seats for takeoff,
Our
please.
dude comes to collect us. Wherever he is. Here somewhere. Here he comes. Clear on the left, clear on the right. Brakes are off. We are set. Taxi lights are on. Heat can go on. Sets. Relight. Right, here we go. Let's go. Rolls up. Engine's alive.
Should the cabin express